Hi, cousin. So, listen, I'm gonna try to dive straight into it. Like, this is kind of one of those strictly being obedient type of situations because I was basically conversing with my ancestors yesterday, and well, last night, well, technically today, because it was like 2 in the morning. Either way, conversing with them, they gave me a message, told me to get on here and do a YouTube video. I was out and about all day, didn't get a chance to do it. Sitting down, doing my, my regular shit, and then they're like, "Hey, don't forget about that video." So I actually had to kind of sit down with them again and kind of get like a feel of exactly what they wanted me to say, right? So again, ask them to use me as a vessel, the ancestors of the highest vibrations that walk the divine path and have our greatest and purest intentions at heart. Um, as you can see from the title, right, this is for my divine feminines. Most of my messages are like, they're always timeless and they're always like, they might be, even though they might resonate more with the divine feminine, therefore divine feminines and divine masculines, but this particular message is for my divine feminines. So, if you're a divine masculine you would like to watch, that is fine. But this message is for the divine feminines, right? And what they wanted me to touch on is love, of course. Okay, as you can see from the title. Okay, we're talking about your union, we're talking about love, we're talking about, and then look what's at the bottom of my deck. Look. The lovers. Come on, confirmation. So, oh my God, look, and the Ten of Pentacles is behind the lovers. Huh. Okay. So, right? Your union, divine feminine. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Look, you want another French fry? Your union, divine feminine, is, for one, I just want to go ahead and give you the confirmation that your union is destiny. It's fate. It is supposed to happen. I'm talking to a divine feminine or divine feminines who have been on and off or, in and out of separation with a particular person. You're probably in this space right now where you're either with this person, whether you're with this person or not, you guys are in separation. So you could be in a physical separation where you're not speaking at all, or you could be with this person, like in a relationship with this person, but it's very cold, it's very distant, it's very, you know what I'm saying? You guys are in spiritual, emotional separation, if that makes sense. There's a separation. There is a separation. And like I said, this is somebody who you probably have gone back and forth with. I'm also hearing something about like you being pretty confused when it comes to whether or not this person is for you, right? For some of you, you're not sure if this is actually your person. For some of you, it's like, I know this is my person. I know this is divine counterpart, but am I supposed to be with this person, right? There is a lot of whys, and there's just a lot of question marks around your union currently. And I'm also hearing that for a select few of you, you are trying to move past this person. This is somebody who you probably want nothing to do with. You're trying to move past this person. Yeah, yeah. I'm just hearing this union is your assignment. Okay, don't get me wrong. You have a purpose, right? You have a purpose in this lifetime that you will fulfill. But there is a mission that you need to complete with your person. You guys are destined to be together, and I know that it may seem like, well, damn, like it don't look like that, or confirmation my screen went dark. It's so much going on, or we're barely speaking to each other, or whatever. You guys are destined to be together, destined. And I'm hearing for this select group of divine feminines that I'm talking to, this person, right, is being forced to grow. They're being forced to wake up. They're being forced to grow up. They're being forced to awaken. They're being forced. And they're being forced by the ancestors. Why? Because this is destined. This is fate. There is something that you and this person are supposed to fulfill together. So, look at the bottom of the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess. I'm telling you. And your intuition could be telling you, like, this is my person. Like, there's something that feels like home, I'm hearing, with this person, right? It feels like home. Y'all, You could have dealt with some third party situations, or maybe you feel like there is a third party involved. You get what I'm saying? Remember, third parties could be third party. Look, oh my God. Remember, third parties could be. Thank you, Spirit. Remember, third parties could be friends. It could be family. It doesn't have to be, somebody romantic or whatever the case may be. I'm just picking up on this energy of there's just always was like some outside. There was always some outside forces. There was always something coming in to cause a battle between you two. You guys were always trying to have the last say so or have the last laugh. It's like this battle of the egos, right? You know how I say battle of the sexes? No, battle of the egos is what the fuck is going on with you and this person. Not realizing that there are energies and forces at work. There are energies and forces at work. Listen, and if you're watching this, baby, I need you to take a breath, okay? Because this is for you. Like, for sure. Because I'm manifesting that this reaches the people it's supposed to reach. Because being in a space of confusion, right? Because there's so many illusions and there's so much energy coming at you. And it's like, damn, am I bugging? Is this right? Am I supposed to be? Am I this? Am I that? Look, and it's crazy because I'm looking at these little sticker things that I have. And it says never settle. That's what I was looking at. Never settle. Because it's not to say that you have to settle. And part of the problem is some of you feminines feel like, oh, me stepping back into something with this person, confirmation, me stepping back into something with this person means that I am settling. And they're like, no, that's not the case at all. You're not settling. Here. Oh, you don't want no more? So here, you want your juice? They're like, you're not settling. Okay? You're not settling. The reason, and I want a disclaimer, it's not to, the answers to saying, it's not to justify any of their actions or anything that they might have put you through. You get what I'm saying? But understanding things from all perspectives is important in making a decision, right? You must know that there are forces at work against you and your union, period. And I know you just, for some of you probably like, oh, I know, like people sending me evil, whatever. No. I mean that whatever union you're in, okay, girl, whatever union this is for you, this is fated. Like this is something so powerful that there are energies on all dimensions that don't want this to come together, right? Right? Like there's a war. I'm literally here for somebody. There's a war amongst a war. If that makes sense, like a war within a war. There's literally a war happening within a whole nother spiritual war. So there's a whole spiritual war happening, but you got your own little war inside of that war because motherfuckers are not trying to let this union come together. They don't want this to come together. They don't want this to happen. None of that. You understand what I'm saying? And there's so much energy trying to interfere, trying to hold y'all back. And if you're the feminine, 9 times out of 10, you're more spiritually in tune. Look at, I can't make this shit up. Look at your confirmation because this is a true divine counterpart. You guys have also are releasing a lot of karmic energies, right? Because you guys have had past lives together. What I literally am just hearing from the divine is this is a team effort. So that's why I said it's not to say, oh, you're gonna settle, because that's not the case at all. But this is a team effort. These both came out in reverse. You are not gonna build generational wealth if you and this person don't fulfill this mission. If you and this person don't heal your inner child. The problem is a lot of the time, look, they're on another page, the page Pentacles. A lot of the times when you and this person are having issues, it's because your inner child, both of you guys' inner childs, are like battling with each other to be heard. Your inner childs are fighting with each other to be heard. And you guys have traumas and wounds and stuff that you guys aren't done healing. And these little entities over here, they know that. And they pry on those little things, right? So if you and your person are the type to not really agree on money, they're going to make it to where you guys have money issues, right? They're going to bring those. If you and your person are, you don't really communicate well when it comes to your emotions, they're going to make things happen to where you guys are super fucking emotional and you're not going to properly communicate. So it's going to cause mischief. You get what I'm saying? It's going to cause mischief. Don't stuff at me, little girl. That's rude. It's gonna cause mischief, and that's what these people want because they don't want you to receive this. And what do I tell my collective? A person cannot take what is destined for you. They can't snatch what's destined from you. They can't stop something that's destined for you. But you know what they can do? They can postpone it. They can postpone it by getting you to put it down. They can delay it by getting you to put it down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? They can do all of these things, right? Here. They can do all these things to postpone, to delay your abundance. They can't stop it. They can delay it, okay? And I feel like, especially when it comes to these unions, they want you to put these unions down. Because of how powerful these unions are and how much generational wealth these unions are going to create, they want you to put it down. They can't get you. They can't. When you and your person are in each other's energy, it's beautiful. It's magical. When things are good, and this is the prime example. If you're the type of person when things are good, they're really good. And when they're bad, they're really bad. That's how you know. I'm telling you, that's your confirmation right there. That's how you know. Look, the Hierophant. That's how you know. Hierophant with the Six of Cups. This is destined. This is divine. Because when it gets really good for y'all, right? Everybody comes out. I'm gonna freaks come out at night. What? Like, genuinely. When it gets really good for y'all, these karmics come out. These energies come out. Because they can't let it get too good for y'all. Do you know what'll happen if it gets really good for y'all? If y'all really can sit down and understand and see how good it really can get if y'all work together for real. If y'all heal together for real. They don't want y'all to see how good it'll get. They don't want y'all to see how good it'll get. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want y'all to keep fighting. They want y'all to keep going back and forth. They want y'all to keep tapping into these wounds, right? But not healing them, right? They want y'all to be triggered. They want y'all to stay in y'all head. You understand what I'm saying? They want your work ethic, your ambition to be in the drain, down the toilet. He should. And I'm telling you that the divine, okay? I'm telling you that the divine, here bro. The divine is blessing this union. The divine is giving the okay for this union. Girl, go find something to do now. The divine is giving the okay for this union. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Most High is telling you. The Most High is using me as a vessel to tell you that this union is destined. This is for you. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know what else to say. I'm literally just being used as a vessel, and they've been telling me to get this message out, and that's all I really know is that this is for you. I know that it's been really tough for some of you. It could have been 9 years, 9 months, because it's the 9 of Wands, right? There's just this battle that is coming to an end. There's a lot that, oh my God, I can't make this shit up. Oh my God, I cannot make this shit up. There is a battle that is coming to an end. It's all coming to an end. But they want you to understand why this was even a battle to begin with. It's like they couldn't sit down and really fill you in and let you in on all the details while they was over here trying to protect y'all and fight for y'all and shit like that too. You get what I'm saying? Now that things are calming down, basically, coming to a close, they're able to really give you the tea. Right? And it was also a test of like you following your intuition too. You understand what I'm saying? Like they wanted to see if you really would maintain that connection with the divine and follow your intuition. Like I said, confirmation. Like I said, being with this person does not mean that you settle. It doesn't mean that you don't set healthy boundaries. It doesn't mean that you don't stand on business because you do all of those things. Do you understand what I'm saying? You set healthy boundaries. You stand on business. You express yourself. You never fucking settle. Do you understand me? You never settle because you're a divine feminine. You're the shit. Okay? And then some. And this is not the only divine masculine out there. I'm always stress that to you. Okay? This is not the only divine masculine out there for you. But this is the one that the ancestors need you with. This is the one that they need you with. Because, remember, you ain't reincarnated on this planet for no reason. You have a mission to complete. You're building generational wealth for your family. This is the one they need you with. Because remember, they don't just want the money. They want you to be happy. They want you to really feel what unconditional love is. They want you to have that experience. But most importantly, you are a testimony. Your story is a testimony. Y'all story is a testimony. There are so many unions that are not making it out. There are so many divine unions that are not making it out because there was just too much traumas, there was just too much battling, there was too much negativity. Like, it's a lot of unions that are not making it out. And rightfully and understandably so. Okay, what's that? Rightfully and understandably so. But what they're trying to get you to understand is that, remember, it is all about equal give and take. So even when you feel like I'm standing on business, confirmation, I really want, they really want you to go take a step back and check your, here, you can have a bow, here. They really want you to take a step back and go check yourself. Go check yourself, because like I said, it's not justification, but we are heavy on accountability on this side. Just because they were doing things wrong doesn't mean that you were doing everything right. And even now, just because they are doing some things wrong does not mean that you're doing everything right. Period. I don't care what you argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Okay, go argue with your mama. You are not doing everything right. Your emotional maturity, your emotional control, it's not there. Period. And they said that's not to say, oh, you're getting up, yelling and screaming all the time. No. But there's some projection energy that's happening. You're not as grounded as you think you are. There's some traumas that you are avoiding, Divine Feminine, that you need to tap into. You need to tap into so you can shift from this to this. You are moving forward. This union is moving forward. But y'all have to understand that this is a team effort. Justice. The scales have to always be balanced. This is a team effort. This is not a one-man, one-woman show. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that you're so busy trying to be in control. You're so busy trying to make things work the way that you want them to work, or though things aren't working the way that you think they should be working out, or whatever the case may be. Confirmation. The ancestor said they're under judgment, but you're under judgment too. Yeah, we're looking at you too. We're judging you too, because at the end of the day, you're not in control. You're not in control. You have some control. We have some control. They have some control. This is a co-creation. This is a team effort. Ain't no fucking I in team. And if everybody's not working together, there's blockages. Okay, there's blockages. But the main thing with my Divine Feminines is wanting to be in control. You cannot control anything. You cannot control their healing. You can control how they do, what they do, how they do it. You can control how you feel, how certain things make you feel. Stop trying to always win. Stop trying to always be petty and want to have the last laugh, or want to have the last say so, or, you know what I'm saying, just want to be right. Sometimes those little tiny victories, they don't mean shit in the long run. Like, for real, they create more damage than they do. They create more harm than they do goodness, or whatever the case may be. Either way it goes, there's a masculine coming in with a lot of passion, with a lot of emotion, with a lot of drive too. And they're in their head. They have a lot going on. They are heartbroken. It could have been, maybe y'all could have got into it. Maybe they could have been through something with their friends or family or something like that. But there's something like they're in their head. And they're trying to find their self-worth again. They're going through solar plexus upgrades. And you might be as well, because divine counterparts mirror each other, right? So either you just got finished going through solar plexus upgrades, or you are going through them as well. Either way, this masculine is growing. But guess what? Guess how they're growing? They're talking to the divine. They're being guided by the divine. 1919 on my timestamp. They're being guided by the divine. And guess what? That's none of your fucking business. It's none of your business. I promise you, feminine. Release control and tell the divine to step in and do what they do, and allow them to do it. Allow them to do it. And watch how it transitions for you. This is a timeless message, but at the time I'm recording this, there's a new moon tonight. Not a new moon, there's a full moon tonight. A full moon in Cancer. If you're catching this on the 13th, right? From the 13th to the 16th, okay? Full moon fully active. This is a perfect time for you to get busy and really get tapped in with the divine. I tell y'all all the time, stop trying to go to these masculines. Go to the Most High. Because they gonna try to manipulate and da-da-da-da. Man, I'm not gonna tell nobody. You know how you go tell a motherfucking mama? Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the divine on you. I'm gonna go talk to God. I'm gonna go tell God. Because what you gonna tell God? Yeah. Like, genuinely, what are you gonna do to God? My screen just did some, like, weird ass shit, y'all. I don't know what my screen just did, but, yeah. What you gonna tell God? What you gonna do to God? What you gonna do to the divine? Nothing. Nothing. So, that's what I do. And I'm telling you, release control and allow the divine. It's like, take the weight off your shoulders. It seems so heavy because you walking around with weight that don't belong to you. Like, that's not your weight. That's not your battles. And I know it is a little complicated, especially if you're not someone who's very easy with detachment. But that's what separations are for, to detach yourself. For real. And tune in and hone in on you and what you need to do. Because the divine is working on them, but the divine can't work on them and work on you at the same time if you button the fuck in. Look, confirmation. I don't know what the fuck that was. But the divine can't hone in on you and help heal you and them at the same time when you keep butting in. And it doesn't always have to be physically, it's energetically too. Understand that, feminine. And your energy is more potent than theirs because you are 9 times out of 10 more tapped in than them. The energy you put out there is the energy you get back. Period. Remember that. Check yourself. But most importantly, release control and let the divine do what they do. This union is beautiful. It's powerful. It's destined. There is work that needs to be done. But this is not your battle to fight anymore. And I know it sounds crazy because you're like, this is my union. It's not your battle no more. Sit down. Let the divine work on your masculine and sit down. Okay? Keep working on you. I love you and I'm sending you so much love and light. Okay? Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit if you feel drawn to. Definitely comment, let me know if it resonated with you because this was a very specific message and they wanted this for, yeah. So again, manifesting that this reaches the people that it needs to reach, and I really hope that I gave you some clarity. Okay? Love you, sending you so much love and light.